Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to talk about Easter. Easter is loading over here at Never in a Million. I am getting ready to do little Easter baskets. And I just wanted to kind of show you my reset here. I have left this shelf with some items that I may use for floral arrangements, like some vases, my little picks there. But other than that, I have made some changes to add the toys that I got out of the storage today to my shelves. I have boys on this side with a lot of these Nerf guns. And this one's like a little crossbow. I'm going to show you here. These items are just about a year old. So last year around this time, I went to a remodel in Augusta, Georgia, in Hepzibah, Georgia. And that's where me and my family got the bulk of these. And my friend, shout out to you, you know who you are. She was project manager of this remodel. This was one of her first remodels where she headed up herself. She did an excellent job. Now my baskets up top, the ones that I'm pointing to right now, and these girl ones came from Dollar General for a penny. But the ones way up top, I'm going to talk to you about those a little bit later, those boys' gifts. I'm showing you my coloring books. I have a few there. These are penny items, all from DG Remodels. Those came from when Pink Square went during the triathlon. And I haven't even begun to go through my little odds and ends over here. Now, I will tell you what I did do. I did go through all my odds and ends and pick out all the snakes. Because what I'm not going to do is give some little kid, little boy, little girl, what have you, a snake in their Easter basket. The devil is a lie. So I went through and I have been avoiding these snakes for this whole year. I had them, and I would politely throw them pennies in the trash or donate them to somewhere that can use them, because a little kid is not going to open up their Easter basket and find a snake in there. That's what is not going to happen this Easter 2025. Okay, so I got these baskets, and I had some girl ones, but all my girl baskets always sell first. And I got these from a lady. These came from Target, and the lady had them on Facebook Marketplace, and she had, I think, 120 of them, or a lot of them, and she was asking like $120. And I was like, can you do cheaper than that? And she said the cheapest she could do is $50. And I was like, okay, well, I just want all the girl ones. And then when I got there, her husband was like, no, you're going to take all these baskets. If you could give us $50, you can have all these baskets. And I was like, well, I only brought 40 because I only wanted the girl ones. And he was like, well, you can have them all for... he was tired of her hoarding. Okay. So I reaped the benefits of that. So I had got over 120 baskets for $40. And so those have served me well. I used all the girl ones, so I only have all the boy ones left. But they were the same ones that I did that I showed those two shorts on from last year. So that's how I acquired those. And obviously these are the sand buckets that we got on Purple Square. So I separated them, boys and girls. And I'm going to show you the other baskets that I have. And I have 3 sets of these left. And they came not a penny, because usually these are gone by the time it's a penny. But I got them for 90% off. And I usually get my Easter baskets, these wicker baskets like this, when they're 90% off. That's a good enough deal for me, because I use them all year long for, women's gifts and Easter as well. So I don't know if I'll get to these. If I don't have enough girl baskets, larger baskets, I will probably use some of these. But I'm fine with keeping these for Mother's Day or some other time. I do happen to have a couple of these left. Some of these I did rework for Christmas. But I always buy these at a penny if there's any still left around, because they can easily be worked. And I'm always constantly looking for girl toys because my girl baskets sell way faster than my boy baskets, but I will be giving baskets away this year if I can't sell them, because all this stock, it's time for it all to go. It's been here for Like I said, over a year, around end of February, March last year is when I did the big toy haul at the remodel that happened in Augusta in Hepzibah, Georgia. And that was how I acquired all this stuff. And I will tell you this, and it may hurt some feelings, and I'm guilty as well, but if you are keeping items for more than a year, you are not making money on those items. You are spending money on those items. These have been sitting in a storage unit, and if it had not been for these items, I could have canceled that storage unit and only purchased it when I needed it. So if you have items that have been hanging around longer than a year like I have, the items are costing us money. I like to rotate through my inventory as quick as possible. My ideal is not having a storage to pay for month to month, because it's not making you money. It is costing you money. So that may hurt some feelings. It hurts mine when I go to my storage unit and I mainly see, these toys in here that should be gone. So I will practically give these away in order not to keep storing them, okay? My mode is always to have a storage unit that's full of ready-to-made gifts around a holiday, and to cancel that storage out. I haven't been doing that this last year. This last year I've been paying for it the whole year, and that does add up. Okay, so I hope you guys follow along and wait till the end, because I am going to show you a trick I do with my popsicles. But I'm just kind of showing you a little bit of items and how I'll put those in there for each of the baskets. Like I said, I have predominantly a lot of boys items. I have a lot of Nerf guns, those little red and green things you see in the back. Those are boxing gloves. Those do very well in my boys gifts. I am running a little bit low on girls items, and I wish that I could find some items cheaply for girls. This will be kind of the main thing in my baby baskets or my kind of toddler baskets. And I talked about this a little bit during Christmas. I did sell a couple of these, but not as many as I would like to. I do have quite a few of these. So I'll put like this, some baby snacks or toddler snacks, as well as some of the blankets that I still have that are kid themed. And I do have a lot of those Disney neck pillows. I don't know if you guys remember that for toddlers. And so I will include those two items together to make a quick concept. This is kind of the overhaul. I do need some more larger girl baskets, so I'll spend money on that. I also haven't kind of touched base with you with the other things like the wiffle balls and things like that. But this is the trick that I'm going to show you to do for the popsicles that we have. So I stole these from my sister. My sister has been hosting our family for years, and she bought these off of Amazon, I believe. And they're really onion bags. I think that's what they're called. But I have stolen these. She uses them a lot for like seafood boils. And so you could, package up a little package of like your potatoes, your shrimp, crab legs, and then drop them in the water, and then each person can get them. But I use them for my popsicles. And so I know I always go to my sister's empty-handed and come out with a lot of different loot. And so I stole these from her. But it's really good if you just want to kind of open them up and then slip your popsicles in them and then wrap them up. And then I have had customers say, wow, it comes with a whole pack of popsicles. And it's a good way to get the biggest bang for your buck. So when these pennied out, I don't usually buy the popsicles. I have put them in my Easter baskets previously, but I just usually pay full price. I told you guys I don't really like to store a lot of things for a long period of time, but I did get these because they were staring me in my face. And I only bought the big boxes. So I didn't buy the little ones where you get like 12 for a penny. I bought the ones where you get 80 for a penny. Even when it comes to pennies, I like to spend my pennies wisely as well. So just dropping them in this little onion bag. I don't know how much these cost, but I imagine they're very cheap. I'll try to find them and link them on Amazon. You can tie the ends of them, snip them if you need to, and they set nicely in a Easter basket. And it kind of wows the customer a little bit, where they're like, oh, okay, so you get the whole set of popsicles. But you've divvied up the set individually. And so I thought that was a good tip if you guys happen to have some of these big cases of popsicles like I do. And I don't have that many. I probably have like 4 or 5 cases. That's all. And you can just set them down in your Easter basket with your other items. And it kind of looks a little bit, bulky and impactful. So yeah, like I said, I don't use Easter eggs. I rather just use some other type of filler. But this is one of those things that I will count as filler. And I just, like I said, take it and put it in there. You probably, if you did it neatly, you probably can get 2 per onion bag, or I think that's what you call these, onion bags. That's what they look like to me. All right, guys, this concludes the video. We're getting ready for Easter. Follow me on my Easter journey. If I don't sell these, I'll just give these baskets away because I'm tired of this stuff. All right, you guys, have a good night. Enjoyed you.